Hi, I'm Mike, and I'm very much a child of the 80s. In today's video we're going to be taking a look around the Dixon Sports unit that used to be located in the Cleveland Centre. Not a lot of people remember this unit, and I do, and I have fond memories of it because it used to have a spiral staircase going through the middle and you could go up to the first floor, and as a child that brought hours of merriment, as you can imagine. The memory that I had, vague though it may have been, was confirmed when I came across an image from the Cleveland Centre archive that showed the Dixon Sport unit in the background. Now my memory of the unit was that the front was all glass and that when you went up the spiral staircase you could see down into the Cleveland Centre. I don't think that's the case though. I think the front was glass, but I think there was like a wall behind it and I don't think you could maybe see down. For some reason I thought that you could, but looking at the photos that we've got available, I don't think that's the case. The unit was also occupied by Geordie Jeans. I must admit I don't remember that. And it was also occupied by Vision Express. Now they had the unit next door and expanded into the Dixon unit once they vacated. Now the Dixon unit originally extended along the mall and it took up the space that is now occupied by the Amazon lockers. Now what a lot of people don't realise is that the Dixon Sport unit wasn't actually a unit. Originally it was a staircase that extended up to what we know as Sarah's restaurant and then onto the car park level. I'm not 100% sure when the unit was created, but I have a sneaky suspicion it was done during the first remodelling of the centre in 1986. Geordie Jeans was around then, so perhaps that's when they took the unit and Dixon came after that. During my last visit to the Cleveland Centre archive room, I was in security signing on and I was chatting to the guys in there, and Martin, one of the porters, overheard me talking about the Dixon unit and the staircase that came through, and although he doesn't remember it from back in the day, it rang a bell with him and he said, yeah, I think I know where that is, it's one of our storerooms, and he kindly offered to take me along and show me in there. Now of course it's above the Costa unit, so you'd have expected that Costa had access to that for storage, but they don't. It's used by the Cleveland Centre staff. Martin kindly showed me in there and I took the opportunity to record some footage while I was there for you guys to see. So let's take a look at that now. Right, so this is the old upstairs of the Dixon Sports. You can see there where the spiral staircase came through. Obviously tiled floor. You can see the edges there where the plaster probably went to the suspended ceiling, and past there, past those pink plaster boards will have been, I believe, windows. I'm pretty sure you looked over them all there. We're standing above Costa now, of course. Obviously you can see there. And the one thing that gives it away that this was definitely Dixon's is that on the side door, the fire exit, Dixon Sports. Not many people remember it as Dixon Sports. I know one of my followers, he remembered it, and then I found a picture in the archive that proved that it was Dixon Sports. You could just see it out the corner of the shot. But yeah, I thought it was a bit bigger than this. I remember he says it was a bit bigger, but obviously with the windows at the front would make it get a lot bigger, wouldn't they? To give you an impression that it was a lot bigger space, but all makes sense to me now. So there you go. So there we go. That was my look inside the first floor of what was the Dixon Sport unit. Thank you so much to Martin for listening in on my conversation and recognising where the space was and taking the time to show me around it. I really appreciate that. Thanks also to Peter, who had a sneaky suspicion where it was the last time I went to the archive, and we popped our head in and had a look, but it was full of stuff and we couldn't really confirm that that was a space, but it definitely was. Thanks also to Mark and of course Grahame at the Cleveland Centre for allowing me access to these spaces, which allows me to capture this footage and share it with you guys. As always, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. It's hot in here, I need to open. I think I'll open that window. Ooh. Well done.